there are a number of schools who would require your transcript to be evaluated. The reason for that is, again, they want to compare you and other students using the same criteria. Hello, welcome to Winie Student World. My name is Winie. So today we are going to talk about what you should know about the process of evaluating transcripts, right? Now, I talked about it, at the first video, that one of the things you're going to need is your official transcript. There are a number of schools who would require your transcript to be evaluated. The reason for that is, again, they want to compare you and other students using the same criteria. And some countries have a GPA out of 5, some countries have a GPA out of 4, some other countries may have completely different systems for their undergraduate program. And in the admission committee in the US or Canada, they want to see, okay, how can we bring all these people to be together and look at them the same way? And one of the ways they do that is to require you to evaluate your transcript. The evaluation process will convert your education or your grading system to either the US or the Canadian version or Canadian standard of grading. That way they can clearly see what your GPA is out of 4 or what your actual scores in your subjects are. Those are ways that they could get that information from you. So what are some things you should know about this process of evaluating your transcript? All right, number 1, the first thing you should know is start early. Hey, I am Nigerian, and let me tell you, I have heard stories. Scary stories, okay? And so depending on the country you're from, this might not be easy to get. This might require a little more calling, traveling, knocking on doors, finding people that know people that know people. Whatever your situation is, you want to start early so that you can get that official transcript in time. Now, the university has to send the transcript directly to the evaluating body, right? And so that's one of the reasons you want to start early, so that this process is not slowed down or delayed in any way. Okay. The next thing to keep in mind is you want to do a course-by-course evaluation. There are different kinds of transcript evaluation. Some people evaluate transcript for immigration. Some people evaluate their credentials so that they could judge whether they have the minimum level of requirement to practice, in a certain country. And sometimes when you're going through those online websites and trying to decide what package to pick, if you don't read the fine print, you might pick one of the packages that don't include a course-by-course evaluation. To go to school, to have a GPA at the end of the evaluation, you need to choose the course-by-course evaluation. Very, 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 very important. The next thing I want to tell you about is the organizations that do this evaluation. There is, a body called NACES, NACES. It's showing on the screen right now. These people this organization has a list of other organizations that are accredited by them that could do this transcript evaluation. This video is not sponsored by WES, but a lot of schools in the US use WES, for example, for transcript evaluation. So you could either look for a cheaper company if the school lets you, choose, or sometimes the schools will say explicitly use this organization for evaluation. But one thing to keep in mind is it's the internet. Everybody is doing everything. Do not go to an organization that is not accredited to do your evaluation, because the school will not accept it. The next thing that you want to do in this process is to have a list of schools, if you can, that this evaluated copy of your transcript will be sent to. Now, for a lot of people, it's too early in the process. They just want to get it done. That's fine. But if you're somewhat further along in the process and time is not on your side, if you include the list of schools, then WES or whoever will send those documents to the schools as soon as they are done with the evaluation. You don't have to go back in again and also now list the schools. That could delay the process. That could also make your school run out of patience for you. So if this applies to you and you are either late in the process or you already have a list of schools that you're going to apply to, please list your schools at the same time as the evaluation, because it will make it faster for them to get your transcript or your evaluated transcript when they are done. Another thing to keep in mind in this evaluation process is that it costs additional money to send it to each of the schools. Yep, unfortunately, this process is very expensive, so you want to keep that in mind when you're building a list of schools, right? If you build a targeted list of 3 to 5 schools, you'll be able to save more money, for example, versus building a list of 10 schools where you need to send this evaluated transcript. Another thing to keep in mind. So these are, some things that you should know about evaluating your transcript. I hope it has been helpful. We do have, again, a free graduate application checklist. You should click the link down below and go download that. It would help kickstart your process. We also have a personal statement challenge, which will help you write your personal statement in 1 week. Yes, that's a guarantee. You're going to write your personal statement in 1 week if you do join that challenge. Right, until I come your way again, my name is Winie. Please do not forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, show us some love. I'll talk to you again soon.